to have our good governor. We thought we could hold him for a second. He'd say hello to you. I'd like to present the governor of the state of Oklahoma, the Honorable David Hall. Well, I was just in with your husbands, and we solved all the problems. I think it's wonderful that the ladies would participate in this two-day conference like you do. I know that the motivation in my life comes from Joe, and I'm sure it's the same with the motivation in the lives of each of your husbands. We're completing 17 years now, partly in politics, partly out, but we found it's been the greatest experience of our life. I'd like to say that something else. This is the first large group of attractive ladies I've been with since I got back from the Soviet Union. I want to tell you, you got those Russian ladies beat 500 to 1. It's wonderful, though, that you do participate. I hope that carries over into the governmental part of your activities at home. So many of the ladies have so many good ideas and so much to offer, and sometimes they think that they won't be accepted as well. So I'm very much interested in participation, and I'm interested in you becoming involved in state government. I like the fact that we have one of the exciting parts of the country today. I just came back from Atlanta on a two-day conference with the Southern governors. And not only do we have the best football team in the nation, but which, by the way, I got my number 1 pin on this morning, as a matter of fact. You can go ahead and cheer for Oklahoma. That's all right. You know, somebody asked me this morning, what about OSU? And I said, for those of you that, I said the fondest dream I have for Oklahoma is that Oklahoma University will go to the Orange Bowl in 1972, and that Oklahoma State will go in 73. That's really what we'd like to see. I hope if you ever have any suggestions or ideas that might help in the administration of this state, that you won't hesitate to write me a note or send me a letter. If you do, mark it personal. That won't get me in trouble. It'll just get to me quicker. But if you would, I'd most appreciate it. I'd like to take a minute, though, and see if there's any of you that might have a question you've been waiting to ask the governor the first time you could corner it. If you do, I'd be most happy to try and answer today. I'm glad I didn't give you a warning. I was coming. Well, if not, it's a wonderful pleasure to get to see you. You're doing great by your men, and it's just tremendous to get a chance to visit with you. Thank you very much.
Ceramics at the University of Oklahoma from 1927 until 1936, when he resigned to spend his full time in creating for and development of the Frankoma Pottery. He was founder of this company in 1933 and has done practically all the creating for it since that time. It produces earthenware, dinnerware, artware, sculpture, ceramic tile, and advertising specialties. Mr. Frank's works have been shown in a number of museums in the United States and abroad, and he's received many, many outstanding awards. The Hess Brothers Award for Versatility in Design and Ceramics, Herbert's Gold Medal for Excellence in Craftsmanship and Jewelry. His Bronze Medal of Oklahoma's first Republican governor, Henry Bellman, was shown in the National Small Sculpture Show at the Sherman Art Gallery in New York. He was the first commercial artist to have done a one-man show in the Philbrook Museum in Tulsa. His talks have carried him from coast to coast, appearing before hundreds of schools, churches, clubs, colleges, and universities, as well as frequent appearances on radio and television. As well as being an authority on ceramics and ceramic art, Mr. Frank presents his talk on creative thinking and his philosophy of art in an enjoyable and humanistic manner. Mr. Frank has a delightful wide face, and I'd like to and 2 daughters. He has been a member of everything you can name, and the president of each of these organizations at one time or another. I'm not going to read all of these. He is presently, and I think this is very interesting, serving as acting chairman of the Youth for Christ organization in Tulsa and their new building program. Contributes support for some of the young people training in the Campus Crusade for Christ International in San Bernardino, California. He is an active member of the First Methodist Church of Sapulpa, is a member of the choir, and has worked with the young people in the church, both in Sunday school and in training programs. He served as chairman of the Sapulpa Public Library and headed the committee for a new expansion program in 68 and 69. He supports all local civic organizations for worthwhile projects relative to improving the community, and has served on the Board of City Commissioners. Within the last year, Mr. Frank has been recognized as Outstanding Board Member of the Year for the Youth for Christ International. He has received the award for the Outstanding Ceramist in the Southwest, and he has received the Outstanding Small Businessman Award of the Year for the state of Oklahoma, and immediately following, he received the National Award for Outstanding Small Businessman of the Year, presented to him by President Nixon in Washington, D.C. I can't tell you how exciting it was to ask this man to come talk to you today. I had never been to his plant, and I was so impressed with the showrooms, the factory, the people working for him, the whole aura of the place, the crowded parking lot with chartered buses, the people coming to see what he was doing. It was really thrilling. But as we were standing there, I kept seeing his figure dart in and out of the room, just going lickety-split, and I thought, he's this man. He seems to be, knowing what he's doing. And sure enough, when we were introduced to him, this happened to me, Mr. Frank, he's very much a part of his business. He is the kindest. He took so much time with us, you would have thought he had nothing else to do that day but to visit with us. He is a real inspiration, and you visit with him just a minute to know that he has a very deep, abiding faith in God. He has a love of his country, and his devotion to his wife and family is unbelievable. It was such a testimony to you, Mr. Frank, the way he spoke of his wife and the partner that she had been to him through the years, not only in their home, but in their business. And he did a great deal of credit to her. And as he pointed out to us, as he showed us the picture on the wall of President Nixon presenting him this award, he said, I will accept this award if my wife can come with me and accept it with me, which he certainly did. And I had a great privilege to introduce him to Frank.
See the doxology will go home. You have it today? And all you who believe that, will see you today with a $5 bill. Wheel anywhere?
Bob Wright, front desk, please. Bob Wright, front desk.
Anybody had anything to do with it? Yeah, they pull you on. But, here I am. I don't have a wheel anymore. I had to borrow this. I should start my speech by saying, ladies, gentlemen, all the rest of that, tell a few jokes. And so I don't have any jokes. Aren't you glad you got your husband? The jokes they don't tell you, you shouldn't know. I'm not going to try to take a lot of time trying to be funny. I'm not a funny man. My wife says, honey, you're not funny, remember. You're just peculiar. And I accepted that, and I enjoy it. I brought this wheel just for fun, because that's our business. Fun. I don't even have a title for my talk. You know, there was no title in the paperwork. She said, she didn't care what I did, or what I called it. Years ago, those beautiful flowers here, and I was reminded of a corsage I was wearing. Wouldn't that make a beautiful corsage? A lot of you remember Julie Bennell. Can you hear me there? Some of you can. Can I put this thing on? Wouldn't hurt, huh? What's another thing? Whoa! There we go. Now, does that help? Oh, good. Julie Bennell was giving a talk one time in Dallas, and they gave her a lovely corsage. Instead of a 1 orchid, 2 orchid, 3 orchid, she's one of these gals got a 3 orchid with them, you know. And she just laid like this across her chest. And when she got to speak, she said, I never felt more like a well-kept grave. That's the only joke you're going to get. Let me some of your water, do you?
I need more. Actually, don't drink it all. Thank you very much. I'm a mud dauber by profession. Give me my thank you, will you? Thank you. You turn your head, please. Thank you. My business is mud. I have 2 degrees. One is a Bachelor of Art Education, the other an MD. I'm a doctor of mud. My business is doing something with this doggone stuff that we hope the heck you like to live with. Because if we don't, we don't eat. And you notice we like to eat. That puts us back in the class of being a creator. Because you can't eat this stuff, either in the raw state or when it's fired. We've got to do something with it. First of all, I'm an artist. But I tell you, I wear funny clothes today. And one fellow says, I don't like that, and I don't like the way your mother dresses you. But if I didn't do something out of the ordinary, you wouldn't know until I told you that I'm an artist. I'd like to have from you sometime, and I've threatened to do this. I did it one time. People write down a definition of art. What is art? What would you expect from that? What is an artist? Give me a definition of an artist. I'd like to know your definition of art. I used to teach it as a subject at OU, a design, color class, all kinds of classes in art, especially ceramics. That was my subject. But art is such a complicated thing, isn't it? How do you put your finger on it? How would you describe it? Do you need it? Is it a necessity, or is it just an adjunct that we get along with and we think something's pretty, we call it art? Just for conversation, and you go ahead and take it or reject it, and when you get home, think about it and throw it out or kick it around or argue with me. I don't care. It's not costing anything. But I'd like to give you the definition that I had given my kids 40 and 45 years ago when I was at OU. I'd like to think that art is people. Because if we have what you see out here, the beauties of nature, that was done by the Creator, and He was the artist. Nature is perfect and beautiful in its natural form because behind it, there was a Creator who created it that way. And if you go back to the first chapter of Genesis, you'll find out why and how He did that. He created the world, and then He created man and woman. For what? You know, one definition that I have read, one translation of the Bible said, after He had created the world, and it said, God was still lonely. Can you imagine God being lonely? I can't. I really can't. So He said, let's create man and let's create him in our own image. And He did, and that's where I come in. I don't believe I'm a glorified tadpole or a short-tailed monkey. I think I was created in His likeness. My Bible says so. I believe my Bible is pretty good. I like it. And whether I like it or not, I'm a part of that creation. Not of nature, but in His likeness. And if He's the great Creator and created all these things, He created us to love Him. And what He did, He gave us a certain ability in His image to be a creator. I like that. Now we get beyond the pedagogy of having to beat the brains out of some guys and trying to make them artists. Or trying to make something out of them when they're not. Everybody's not artists, they're creators. But every artist who is an artist is a creator. Only people create art. And it doesn't just happen. Art is personal, art is purposeful, art is demanding. It's demanding on people that it comes from the heart and the soul, and it has the first dimension of art, which I call the divinity. I don't go along with a lot of this rubbish that they hang and look at and wonder why they're hanging instead of the artists. I'm not criticizing anybody for what they do, but don't insult us by calling it art. People who accidentally do something we think is cute doesn't make it art. Or just because some guy thinks of a new way of putting art things together and gets recognized for it doesn't say he's an artist or that is art. Go back to original thinking, and then you think this over when you get home. I'm not trying to tell you things new. I'm trying to put it another way so we understand each other better. Maybe by all of our thinking together we can appreciate more the things that are thrust upon us. And art is people who know where they're going. Art is taking things. I don't care what they are. Just for fun, how many of them are making fun stolen? That's fine. Yeah, there are in-laws on there. Good, the rest of the innocent on there. The reason they make it fun, and go to the stuff for them. He manages our business and home, so there he is. The big part of our business. But you need people. This year to affect probably 150,000 people to the factory. You're telling me. When 150,000 people tell you to do something, you better do it. If you guys know what you're doing, I do it, I love it. Between the two of us, we have done Frankoma. And one of the reasons they come to see her and the children, she has developed over a lifetime her own style of how she puts things together. That's a flower. Those things make a difference in how you put the flower. What you put them on or in. What you put with it. Leaves, figures, sticks, stone, glass, wood, pottery, what? Figures, put them lying down, put them standing up, put them flying flat, butterflies or whatever. But this is the challenge of art. How do you put things together that are at your disposal to make them more beautiful than they were before? Art is beautiful thinking, except so someone else might enjoy it. It qualifies these factors for things you see. If you look at them, oh no, how did that get me? I might have sold it for $1,000. If that doesn't say that you have to accept it as a work of art. Because art has its one purpose, that it must elevate our sound and our surroundings, our love of living. If it hasn't helped us to live better, it hasn't done anything. I don't care what you're talking about. If all you want to do is to eat, get a pie curd, last your lifetime, 20 cents. The love of dishes is pretty quiet. Frankoma dinner cents for $2.20 now. 20 cents for the dish and $2 for the cent. Don't laugh at it. That's the truth. And this is why we are artists, so that we can take marks that has no value, add our stuff, and come up with something that did not exist until we touched it. Then we are a creator. Put it things together for fun. I say pottery is my talent and work. This is how I express my feelings for art. For the questions, for lines, for colors, for masses, how you put them together. Pottery has all the spots of the very comprehension of these things. I studied composition when I was in art school. I studied human physics for 3 years. You have to study it. Most beautiful things out of the nose. and people who don't appreciate that phase of art will have to. We all have to study the female figure to say it's the most beautiful thing God ever created. A lot of people apologize for that, and then everybody says that they don't appreciate it, so we are a liar or did it. But God gave us the woman to make life worth living. And I feel so sorry for people who don't understand that. They don't. They just too long to lie down. They're already dead. The beautiful thing I've never seen you live there. Just take away the things you see. I said pottery. I like it. And if you realize in it, not just of pottery. Clay is the largest business in the world. More things made of clay, and clay is involved in more things. And very closely from any material in the world. What is the lithium side? The times you highway become a truck are about 50% clay. You couldn't carry all that line still together without the sun. You can realize that. The highways are not our property. And we live like we could turn all of them to pottery and clay. If you had a business going on, couldn't measure it on clay. All the business, even the glasses. Everything you can think of on a language, has pottery or clay involved in it. So this is a big business. This thing of pottery is a very small part of it. I think it's an important phase of our business. It's important because without this, we wouldn't know how to appreciate the rest of it. And conversely, too, without this, we wouldn't have a lot of fun here, honey. Clay is a magical sort of thing. It is a mud, but it's a lovely mud. It's one of those things that you just can't explain. In the bottom bound to the formula to middle of the world. I can write the formula of clay on my little fingernail. You make out and bound that is not a true story. Not kind of color is not just a luminous filter. AAC3 holds a lot of fine, lovely bits that you don't know it's put a life in you that you have never explained. It's never analyzed, and you've never duplicated. This is one of the things that makes clear the fascinating thing what it is. And that every age of people, where they have a history, people have a history of something in place. Where it started, we don't know. But for somewhere or somebody there, that people like to play in the mix. Very good. This is just done out of your vision, just faith. That this life, we call scientific. We don't duplicate. It's never known as practice. You literally we're going to get it. Got a familiar sound? And if you don't know it, you never look at it, huh? There's a lot of ways of making pottery. Because it's the right mud and the right taste that makes it different. Nothing's going like pottery. Don't be something like it. A lot of things do. I'm down on the moon and it's all around here. Mind you, see after the topic. This is just one of those. Meaning that taking a hunk of that in space. This is called the potter's figure. One of my great friends, this is from here in England. He used to go, that's now, sit down the road. Way back in Benares, I said to a guy, still to get pottery, why are you getting pottery or something? He said, well, no, that's pottery, I can make it. It is pottery, having no game, because I'm something else. So I just gave it to him, and they found it out there because This time it goes down, it's started down the whole road. The old 70 on the ground, and he just started like he got flat. Believe me. Making empty questions, bases, and other jobs and stuff. The kind of field he was working on, the exact duplicate, in the museum, they claim to be over 5,000 years old. All this very close guy, let's bring him up here. I know. And I'm so fascinated, I tried to tell the guy, with starting almost we were starting too, I'd like to make a figure on his video, you know. He talked to me, he never even looked at. Yeah, I said, I'm not going to get down there, That's kind of crazy. What kind of road is this down there? We figured out the reason we was working about $1.80 a day per night. I said, tell him I'm getting 2 days' wages. He heard that, he got up. He was making lovely teacups out of this kind of light, trying to think. Listen to him now, he was making teacups. 29 cents a hundred. Finally gets his conduct together. His wife was often starting the cars instead of just filling it, and they cut it quickly and send it to guy. That's all I have to do. And a teacup. Like my policeman. You never heard the word. And he was making, and he let me make a piece, and he see what a lousy job I did on this here. And I never done it, but Gracie got some very interesting pictures of me on that screen. This is just another news, you see, of taking that into tape. I'm just saying this now, I'm just speaking that. There's nothing to it, you don't forget to have that. And when you get just about through, then you get to speak in the right place. 7 cents stop. Basically, the way going to be tasted area. I'm sorry, that's it. Get him on the feet, don't look at it. You know, my nose, my ears is like in the head, you know. You don't better than you don't 5 minutes more than what about the Bible? One of the things I like to do, both of you have been a lot of Christian workers all their lifetime. What makes them as people as alone? He started that he had 34 anniversaries. And we have much on his own himself, finding there. But I always loved my Bible. Because I was taught him now clearly. You better believe it. Because you don't know where you're going without it. I believe so. I'm serious. One of the stories I remember in the Bible was back in Jeremiah, and the Lord said to David, he got the top stuff and walked through it. You listen to these stuff, 18 steps to Jeremiah. You don't have to apply this one here. This is Jeremiah stuff. There's nothing. Nothing else beyond what I'm doing is. I was thinking against that. 2,600 people. 2,600 years ago, 600 people. The Lord said, there you watch that for. You make pieces that look pretty good, and then they'll be marred in the hands of the player. You focus on the player and make another duck there, then you want it. And then he said, you get down on people there, if the energy is play in the hands of the player, I did imagination out of it. And that's another option, young man. And that's where I started, and I said, Lord, you can take it. I did it well. And I said, you know, these sticks together made out of the right stuff. Maybe they haven't had the right stuff. The sticks are made out of different methods. I just put them right top down, and they're on it. Once you set it out, that's in there. It's just a tool. sight can be that near. How come my God never told me? How come my sister never told me? That hurts, you know. You realize we're using it outside, they left us using it on the inside. Now they don't say what kind of dies? I believe the dies is very stuff that you want to bury and get it. They don't do it. What you think that's the wrong people. They don't, yeah, she said. Let me look at it. Why do you know what's spinning up like? You're smarty, you know you're gonna fit. You know what? Don't lie to me. You want me to prove that this thing's my knowledge? Try it out. Mine. It's mine, I can sell it to what I want. You won't believe why you got back to my place. 65 or 66 place. I was considered that into 100 bucks. And I didn't. But now, this is lovely now. Look, it's not this time. The only way I can do this, the only reason I can do this, I know my clothes, inside and out, and properly. I spent a lifetime studying the nursery of my clothes after reading nature of that book. And when you can read them and know without touching them, and guiding yourself in digging this 3,000 months of what happened to this book. If you don't want it, you don't have to say the first thing there, after the integrity, is starting in the main body. Then that's not. This is funny, that's the kind of the board. The attention please, the first thing there, after the integrity, is starting in the main body. This story about a child now, years, that's not out there today. It's very good. That's that. is it a little bit more than what the time up to take the course material out? You put a little high state of definitive time, you know, you use it at all. Okay, that is just the time material, you put it very fine, very low code for a few days if possible, and that has to bring up the light that stays, the water that's taken in it.
So you're not working on a new design, John. Do you do it on paper or do you...
I did this. To see what artists are doing. They have to do. They've got to do the site. They've got to look at this and they find a very important fancy on it. They've got to try to put together a experience which they've had in their lifetime, looking at some part of them. I think that you said we get another section that's usually out there. It's pretty so far in the sphere already. They're not there. What do you do? Well, I must tell you, everything they see is obviously the experiences we've had in the past. You can see their mind is going to be thinking everything you look at is like a tiny bit of it. For example, I'm not going to look at anybody right now, but I have a new person to you know. Not really. But really, what you see, and go through the sun. I get two noises along this road and a corner. I put them upside down on my hot head, and I just got in the place for 10 minutes. People didn't know that I did, but I have. I was telling my other stuff at the time. I said, any one of you guys, if you understand, I say, please do I'm trying to do it. And then you had to learn to look behind you, how you learn to learn to take this and how they guys can find the concept of the time. I learned the job from this year, learning job. I can feel it together. I've been out in the ocean and exploring and researching them. And constantly I decide to research. And learn about it. I could see there's many things that I could set in down. Yes, there is. You person anything in the other. There's anything but a doctor. I'm designed to follow from anything I see. Yeah. You might do it, I have nothing. I've tried, it will be a certain amount. I'll tell you that. I'll take all you, and get the better than that. And you start using it to the pendulum. Then you need to do everything. I have followed in the field to get it. You do the other factors that are the ground lights, the ability, the workability, the benefit, and everything to make the fire get right through the fire can do it. All is possible. Let's do it. I stop it here to say. See, I spent 600 cents on a truck that went on the tube. I'm finding it pretty good. So look, at least a minute, something to cover it. Now there is something I think that it is because it's not just that far. But I will see. You ain't telling me that it is. I got 60,000 tons of study. There is a figure that makes this department for 1 cent a ton. That's really, the guy that started this didn't think to get rid of it. He didn't know what to do with it. He said he's everything with it. They didn't have this side of it, but I don't know what guy on it to do. And they are billions of tons. So here is a 100 cents done. And the purpose is something. And there's something that somebody else wants to make. This is not making happy. Any formula, I put in other formula. Basically, the thing that I can add is the concept out of this, so you'll hear the other things together. And I carry first time. And during the same time, we measured them in meters per minute. 30 myself 2 meters per minute. You can put our clothes, not the thunder, but the clothes to the screen that's tighter than the face time. Not the very kind of place. You got, with our clothes, we put some side pads and one foot on it, some side pads and top of it. I put up a side and down here in the other place, and some cotton powder from later custom. On another ball play, just a little 5% to give it take the 50 years faster than our cutting operation from Tennessee. We've been there and followed back to listen to all that. I would like to think that I was the spin around the other guy that moved the guy who died. He died. And next time to have. Next time when I do the things I'm very good. And I get Mr. Bond something that usually the good. Not a lot of things. Now, anybody think? Because, yeah, I mean, you hit it. I better know it. But it's just they can tell you that I understand. Now I better do something with that. My dad is coming on. He's got to get it over here tonight. This is some new thing. I think they figure the funny thing that those two serious doctors most of the time something or not, you know. We're doing the project next to the Italian. They're hating it to do so. And they're sorry, they're supposed to come to do the thing and see the result. So then when this doesn't be fine, you run this guy to the time. And I can't take that to your time over here. But I want to put off the business. He wants to do it and I'm going to let him. I know you knew the bird is ahead. There's a... Well, you know I'm not going to answer that. No, let me tell you how I got it. Other than the house, a 65 system. 65 system. I have 65 system. I know everybody has one. I know you did. I'm going to tell you this story. Really, how do you do this story? Really, okay, this is actually, you know, give me 5 minutes, huh? 2 minutes? There's no reason waiting on you. I'm going to tell you, it's okay, my folks are important. The first one to United States, they live at the Christmas United Pottery State. Not that they're still here doing it at home and they hit the note thing. There would have been billions of dollars out there, it's been one of them, that is Christmas system in the United States. And then in 1908, there was the other system heading in State University, Denmark, started their city. And they have become satisfactory item, you have to start everything. Then a year for collecting to a dollar, the other system heading, the whole system. The other got the last 5 cities, the other system heading space. And it's done that. But I couldn't realize it. And I just couldn't just decided after that. He started on Christmas Day. We bring them out in the spring, and I thought, here's the cake, so they can go and start selling them in the year. He baked the mold on Christmas Eve. He applied the mold on the master mold in the ceremony, and got it in better service, the techniques and everything, he started that, but said that that's focus on the test design. We don't keep an exact answer to count it out, but we're very certain of how many we make. But if we told you, you might misplace that. So we never told us that. We do say yes. I get the only make a smart percentage of our production and very smart production. And we limited to that, and after Christmas Eve, you could buy a case of certain is the production. So you just put out in the home, there are 20 systems better than 100%. And there are some cities that can do it around the world now. But I made mine is that this time it's some attractive item. The headache is very nice and it's good. Then I'm started. I live like me and that we take time these days. That's some 355 that you say many ways to do it. I didn't tell me. Because you didn't like you say, it's a damn you don't get that I do, that's my business. It's the top Got them serious to be the hottest message out of the United States. And I say yes. There's one of two types in the world that are listed in the national listing. He said, when I retire, my retirement will be the service to the city of the state. And he said, I am some man that I just started $100 to do. There were 66 dishonest devices, I got a few more, and a few more in 67, and then a few more in 68, I don't know the start number. We don't know. We could start 600 minutes, if you like, stuff, but they're going to be the server nothing. If you had it, it's good. Yeah, it's good. This is one of my husbands. That's not a person that started on the month. And any of you that want to take care of him, or want to tell you, you don't have to write it down, don't pray. But then the thought of the pastor, the him against it. And the thought of the prayer, the business story of the studies and business. You have questions like that. Okay. We have pregnant these times. We had 110, we had 105 different studies at that time. I see this kind of numbers. Yes, I would make you Christmas special because every Christmas thing is on television, the office and this good thing that they got in. No time, we don't have to send them anything, and to the day, we don't even have to. We don't ask for money, as I said to you, it's good. Maybe I'm using notes this year, but I don't know what he's talking about. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He said, I don't have at least 155. And I said, oh, no, it's good. I didn't make it. We got 10. I'm working at capacity. We're working 110 people overtime. Saturdays, whatever we can to get our regular Christmas dinner back. So he left us a while and called me again. Then I found out, no. I said, I did that without killing my own business. And I said, we won't do that. I was sure there's something else. So they went and told all, John's out. So that's 2 days why they come in. John, we still won't talk to you. I said, yeah, come on over, I'll talk with you. So we come over and we sat into the rag, two of the men come to talk to us. And I said, now I told you, we can't afford to do it. I hope you see our position. I said, Evan, you go back tell all of them to pray for a miracle. He said, we did. And he said, see John. We got people over there. I said, George, I said, that's what I'll do. I'll go back and talk to the board and I'll get my foreman together and see if we can work out a way. But holy moly, I can make 10,000 a week from August through Christmas. And I said, I haven't got that production paid. So I said, we may have to fire a sale or so on Sunday. He said, I think that all can laugh. But I said, anyhow, we'll look it over. So in a week, we said, well, we'll shot at it. He said, we'll give you an extra 30 days if you don't get them all out. And get them out by the 15th of January, darn. So we tackled it, and we've been making them like mad. You were all over the place. We have to deliver, and they've up to some since that, so I've got to deliver 15,000 a week besides my regular production. But you might be interested in the case. When we were in Cairo and in Jerusalem today, 4 years ago, I took that 2 little oil lamp. One from the time of Solomon, 600 BC. Little plate made on the potter's wheel. A little oil lamp with 31 and a pinch to it that time to it. Yes, sir. I was sick at the time of that. Then I found the Roman one, and just after the time of that. This is how they made out the same kind of clothes, they tried the same color as mine, and it's good looking one. So this is what you want. You want to do all of that. This idea is all that, and money was how to do it. But you think we have something to take to do. So what's the difference? Something we can do something It will be on 270 television stations. Not everywhere you can get it. Doctor, we've got 30 seconds fun on there. Thanks everybody. Little kid pictures of us making everything that's fine, the first coming through the kill and everything. And we just go simply just all going and cold down and none of you know it. I'll talk to you, Alan. Good. There's not really much funny about this something around here. Y'all are pretty young. Good, everybody. Talk to y'all later.